Hey y'all, happy Saturday. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Hey Chakra King, hey Saida, hey iPhone user, hey Lena, hey Miss B Town Hester. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I don't want y'all to think that I have forgotten about my B sector content because I haven't. Hey Cloud, hey A class, but like I said, y'all know when it comes to me and content, hey Kaduri, when it comes to me and content, once I latch on to something, I kind of have to see it through. I have to get it our way. I have to work it. When it comes to some content, I have to work it out of my system. And when I'm done with that content, I'll get back to my other content, right? So right now, the bone that I am gnawing on is this, woke black sector content when it comes to Nylah, Taz, Cynthia G, uh, black woman's for black women's empowerment content, black empowerment content. I hate to fall down a rabbit hole. This is the reason why I like to be. Let me tell you something before I get started on what I had to say today, right? The reason why I'm in and out when it comes to the woke black sector or whatever is because a lot of people are disingenuous. Okay, over there is different from the beef sector for me, right? Um, a lot of the same things that go on in the beef sector go on over there, but it's a different level. Over here, what goes on in the beef sector for me, hey, cornbread is entertainment, right? Everybody know I like to come on, roast, gag, cuss a person out, and move it right along, right? It's not internalized. It doesn't take any deep thought when it comes to roasting and gagging, right? You don't have to, um, you know, I don't have to. Uh, dwell, right? I say what I got to say and I'm moving right along, right? Now, the reason why I'm in and out, back and forth with when it comes to the quote unquote woke black sector is what I'm calling it, because I like to differentiate the two parts of the black sector, right? So the reason why I'm in and out over there and have been in and out over there since I've been on YouTube is because there are too many disingenuous people, right? And when I say disingenuous, I mean they are too disingenuous with the conversation, right? If you say that you are for black empowerment, then you should be for black empowerment, right? Since I've been on, Cloud can attest to this because Cloud has been on my channel since I've been on YouTube, right? So Cloud can attest to the fact that I have always been on black empowerment, right? I will always be on black empowerment. It's more than a talking point for me. It is how I live. Even when I am in the beef sector, I still talk about black empowerment. The subject will still come up, right? Because we know that I am not a monolithic person. I can talk about many subjects no matter what sector I consider myself being in at a certain point in time, right? It is what it is, right? I don't have a one track mind, right? So anyway, hey Kim, and thank you all so much for joining me. And but I don't want my B sector people to think I done forgot about y'all. I have not. I have just been gnawing at this bone right here. Y'all know when I fall down a rabbit hole, I fall down a rabbit hole. I think it was Nisi Budgetista. She sent me a message last night. Hey Rod B. I'm glad you're on her, Rod B. Hey Liz, she asked me if I was gone from the B sector, and I said nope, absolutely not, because I'm not. It's just that I have been down on this bone right here. And the reason why I picked up this bone in the first place is because of YouTube, the algorithm is messy, right? Hey Viper Sniper the Pit, how you doing? Hey Clovet, how you doing? The YouTube algorithm is messy, right? So when Flying Monkey Inc. I like that. Child, no you didn't. No you didn't. So anyway, y'all done got me right there. Hold up, let me refocus. So anyway, yeah, but I'm in and out with that. I have a love hate relationship with that sector over there, right? And the reason why I have a love hate relationship with that sector, um, is because there are too many disingenuous conversations going on, right? And so I don't like that. I like the B sector because, in the B sector, it's clear what the issue, what the topics are going to be about. The topics are going to be about beef, right? As opposed to when you're in the woke black sector over there, if you call yourself say you're about black empowerment, right? Okay, so if you're going to be about black empowerment, then how you going to turn around and start speaking about divestment, right? If you say you are with black woman empowerment, then you should be about black woman empowerment. Because if you're about black woman empowerment, your content will be pertaining to anything that is going to be empowering to black women, right? And so the reason why I'm in and out with this, like I said, is because there's too much inconsistency for me, right? Here's also the problem. Now, another thing that some people in the B sector, some content creators in the B sector have in common with some content creators in the woke black sector is the thing about forming relationships, offline relationships, right? So my people over here in the B sector know that I don't do offline relationships, right? People in the B sector know that I have established a pretty strict uh, 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 mechanisms when it comes to boundaries, right? I don't stray away from my boundaries. Like I don't talk on the phone. I don't email. If you got some, if we're going to have a conversation, it is going to be you hitting a link or you commenting to me in the comment section, right? And the reason why I have these boundaries in place is because when I have say if I can like your channel, right? I can like your channel, but if I like something that you don't say, just because I like your channel doesn't mean that I'm not going to have commentary and let you know why I didn't like something that you said, right? And so I don't do the on the phone conversation, the email conversation. I darn sure don't ever want to meet you in person. Those are called boundaries. Those are my boundaries, and I've set up those boundaries for myself, so that there won't be any undue misunderstanding. And if you got, I have had a lot of misunderstandings, right? But it is based on commentary, right? There is one. I don't I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But anyway, it's all about boundaries. When it comes to me and content creating, it's all about boundaries, right? Because like I said, now what if I had some kind of friendship with you offline, or either talk to you on the phone, or even in emails, and we had some kind of YouTube situationship going on. One day you're gonna say something that I don't agree with, and then I'm gonna have to come at you because we know if it comes up with me, it's going to come out, right? I'm not going to hold my tongue because I got some kind of YouTube ship or offline conversation with you. I don't do it in my offline life with my real friends. If they do something shady and I don't like it, or if they ask me, some of my friends don't even come to me with certain conversations because they don't want to hear me tell them the truth. Because how can I say I love you and how can I call you friend if I'm not going to tell you the truth? I'm not going to cape you for you. I'm not going to coddle for you. I'm going to tell you the truth because I would expect you to do the same for me because I have a thick skin, right? I don't like to be lied to. I don't like to be coddled or anything like that. I like to know the truth. I don't understand a lot of what do you call it? The subliminal messaging. Like you kind of have to tell me what it is from the jump, or I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't because I'm a very forward person, right? So anyway, that's how I move, right? So anyway, that is a part of the reason why, like I said, I'm in and out of this black sector because there's too much inconsistency. I don't like inconsistency. I don't like a whole lot of things. So when I'm doing this content, like I said, this is the algorithm's fault this time because I'm doing this content. Because I seen something and I was like, what? Really? Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea that oh God, I had no idea that Womansphere and Nylah and Taz had been into it until the first video that I made. No, here recently, I guess within the week. I didn't know. I had no idea, right? And I was like, wow. But come to find out, it had been going on for what, 6 or 7 months. I had no idea until the algorithm, until it came down my stream. It came down my algorithm. Because like I said, YouTube is messy. And then I kind of latched onto it, right? Because when I left out from over there the last time, of course, me and Nylah and Taz and even Womansphere, and a whole lot of her supporters, we were all into it about the and Cynthia G, when she says that she don't know anything about their business, she don't know the shady stuff that they do. She was already on the panel when I left, and after that April 1st, 2020 massacre, I believe, what they were calling the April 1st massacre. She was already over there, so I don't understand how she can say she don't know nothing about it. But okay, girl, do you? Yeah, y'all. Please hit the like button. I want to read this. Cloud. It was something Miss Cloud said. Cloud said, I always like to say that you're too diverse for just one section of YouTube. Thank you, Cloud. Way off. So anyway, look, y'all. So on to the conversation. Per the title of the video, I just want to give you guys that little preface to what it is that I have to say, right? So this morning I jumped on I woke up, and of course I'm gonna check my YouTube. Hey, the Gynocracy Takeover. I am so glad you joined me because I am going to be using I took a couple of screenshots of a couple of comments that were made under one of your posts. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Red Vine says, me too. I started seeing 2 weeks ago, but I stopped watching it. Yeah, I stopped when I left out from over there. Whenever, however long it was after the April 1st massacre or whatever, when they doxed me once again, I was gone. I don't look at the content, right? I came back over here in my own lane. But like I said, the algorithm is messy. And when I seen that Womansphere was into it with them, I was like, oh, really? Let me find out what's going on. So that's how I got on this subject and start chewing on this bone. That's why I'm still chewing on it right now. Right? I'm trying to work it out of my system. Y'all bear with me. My beef sector people. Taz didn't pull no strong views because Taz, for the first time, didn't tag Cynthia. Is that right? A grown man tagging women for you're absolutely right, but let me get the content out, right? If Nylah likes to talk as much as BWS said, then yes, Sin is aware of all the. Well, absolutely. I mean, Sin has been on. She was on YouTube when I got here. You know what I mean? So she's absolutely aware. But anyway, let me get to that. Tonya said that April 1st roast was amazing. I heard that, Tonya. So anyway, per the title of the video, right? Let me be clear about what's going on with the reason why I'm doing this content right now, right? This time around, right? I like I said, via the algorithm, I caught onto this bone and I have to now on it and now on it and now on it until I'm done. Right. So fast forward to this morning, like I was trying to say, I need to stop getting sidetracked. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop reading this chat right now. This morning, allowed on to check my messages, and I saw that Black Womansphere was on. You know how they leave the notifications. Saw that Black Womansphere was on, and I was like, okay, well, let me click on and see what she's talking about, right? So she's got a panel going. They're having a conversation, and we know that Cynthia G, because I did a video last night, in response to what it is that she had to say about leaving her out of the drama or the beef or whatever. She totally didn't take no accountability for her part in promoting Taz or anything like that. So I did a video about it last night. So I asked I clicked on to Womansphere's link and I asked her, I said, I don't know if you talk about it or even spoken about it at all. But what do you think about pretty much what Cynthia G had to say, or the things that she didn't say, right? And so she said that she didn't want to talk about it, you know what I mean? And she can only take responsibility, what, the part that she's played in it or whatever, and I absolutely respect that. Do you see what I'm saying? But here's the thing, and she also, she says time and time again that Cynthia don't have nothing to do with it except for when it comes to the history, right? Now, I disagree with that because she doesn't have anything to do with the beef, what's going on, or the drama, what's going on between Taz, Nylah, and Black Womansphere. Black Womansphere is absolutely right for doing it going at them the way that she's going at them, because she was wronged. She has also taken up the mantle, going at them when it pertains to people like JV, and Cash. We know that Nylah and Taz, they are truly reprobate. They are disgusting people. Nothing that she's saying about them is wrong. Absolutely nothing. They are diabolical. They are absolutely disgusting. Taz, his tongue needs to be extricated from his body as well as his vocal cords. And she is absolutely right for going at them as hard as she's going at them for however long it takes her to feel vindicated, while going at them. That's what she should do, right? Because, like I said, some of you may know that me and Nylah have been into it for years. But see, there's a lot of new people on YouTube, and they don't know the history of the thing, which is why I think part of the problem is, right. So I took a couple of screenshots of some comments that I want to respond to, because some of those comments are very ignorant. Like, there's one comment that says Cynthia G doesn't get into drama. Well, that's a lie. Because yes, she does. She has over the years been in a whole lot of drama. She has started a whole lot of drama over the years. If you knew the history, you would know that. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's along with people, so black, and it's absolutely your choice if you're a supporter of hers and you don't mind Taz being on there, right? Or you just want to swallow that hard pill, when she has him up on the panel, the fact that she's promoting him, okay, that's absolutely your right to do so. But my issue is there is a narrative being spent. Let me read this. COVID says, if Cynthia wasn't on Fox Soul, I think she would be more involved. This video out here, but I'm trying to give her. Now, see, I'm glad you said that, Clovette. You know what? I don't have to give her grace or nobody else's grace. You got every right to give her. I think that they said that Womansphere was trying to give her grace, or and I know that her and Womansphere and talked online, offline, like on the phone, whatever. I don't know if you guys have, but when it comes to grace, I'm not God, and I don't have to give her or nobody else grace. I don't care if she on Fox Soul. I don't care if she on CNN. I don't care if she on GMA, the Today Show. I don't care. I don't have to give her or nobody else grace. This is what I mean about the reason why I have boundaries, and the reason why I can do my commentary the way that I can do my commentary. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't have to get nobody grace. I am not impressed by anything that her or anybody else does on YouTube, from the smallest content creator to the largest content creator. And what's so funny when I say that is that if I were going to be impressed by any content creator on YouTube, it would be a 8-year-old boy by the name of Ryan Toy Review. Ryan Toy Review is the one channel that is making more money than any other channel on YouTube. He make upwards of over $22 million a year via YouTube and his endorsements. Now, if I was going to be impressed by anybody, it would be Ryan's Toy Review. Okay, so if you ain't making over $22 million a year via YouTube, then you ain't impressing me. This is not happening for me, right? And even I'm not even impressed by that. Okay, so anyway, that's. But I want to read this right here. Flying Monkey says, remember you did a video warning Cynthia G about messing years ago. I remember Flying Monkeys. I absolutely remember. I sure, Don't be fooled, y'all. Q Butter is the same. Me, he doesn't, because y'all talking about that Q Butter situation. So anyway, so yeah, another issue that Cynthia G does be in their chats egging. She does be in a chat egging them on. She was in the chat and on the panel egging them on when I was over there. So how she can say she don't know what's going on is beyond me, child. Okay, child. Just because you're a content creator don't mean you don't look at other content creators' drama, because that's a lie. Because yes, you do. Especially if you're in some kind of entanglement with that content creator. Okay? It's all entertainment for me now after hearing that stupid years ago. I bounced. because I also have my own mind. Absolutely, the truth is not hard to understand. You're absolutely right. That's what I mean by that, Red Vines. That's why I am when it comes to over there, I'm in and out. You know what I mean? I'm in and out. I've been out for a while, but except this came down my algorithm, right? And I found it very interesting, right? So anyway, but I am becoming increasingly jaded by the conversation because I am not impressed. So anyway, another problem that I have, another problem that I have, is the fact that when I was on a panel today, I think that not only Woman Sphere, but a couple of people, several people, seem to think that via me having a issue with some of Cynthia G's rhetoric, or not all of her rhetoric, not even all of her commentary, but I have a problem and have had a problem with her, some of her commentary, some of her content since I first heard her on YouTube years ago, right? I don't have a problem with all of it, but I have a problem with some of it. And the stuff that I do have a problem with, I have made videos, and some of her, even some of her actions, I made videos about because it's problematic and it's hypocritical and it's double minded and it is what it is. But when I hear somebody like Womansphere think that the reason why I don't agree with her just not saying anything at all is because I got something against her, that is inaccurate. It is narrative spinning, and it is besides the point. The reason why it is besides the point because it kind of deflects away from what it is, the question, the simple question that I asked. And the question that I asked don't have nothing to do with how I feel about her one way or the other. I don't feel nothing about Cynthia G. Like I said, I have had a problem with some of her content, not all of it, but some of her content. That's it, that all. I don't know that woman personally. I've never had a behind the scenes conversation with her, so I don't like her. I don't dislike her. I don't have a problem with her. I don't know her, right? This is where boundaries come into play. I do, however, have a problem with some of the very, 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 very destructive moves that she made. One of the destructive moves that she made, I question her supporters as to why they won't hold her accountable. And that move in particular is the fact that she has been promoting the very type of black male that she's asking them to divest from. Another thing is they say that she doesn't have a divestment channel. When you tell your women, and there was an audio I listened to I think last night, when you're telling black women that it's time for black women to collectively leave black men alone, that is divestment content. I don't care if you say you don't have a divestment channel, that is divestment content. When you are telling them to leave these trash bags and leave these dusty beta bells alone, go from that to saying you need to collectively leave all of them alone, that is divestment content, right? So make it make sense. That is just some more double talk. Like I said, I don't have a problem with her personally because I don't know her. That is narrative spinning. Um, um, when you say I got a problem with her, I don't have a problem with her. I got a problem with some of her rhetoric. Like I said, not all, but some. I'm not. That is that is offensive to me, especially because for the fact that I am not one of her supporters. And when it comes to commentary, this is my commentary, right? So why try to deflect away from the question that I had? And the one question that I had was, if you are, wanting these women, warning these women about the quote unquote dusty beta male, right? Dusty black beta male. You saying that black women need to collectively leave these black men alone. If that is your talking point, then how do you go from that to promoting the poster child for the dusty beta male? Not only that, he is a domestic violence abuser online and offline. He's got a police record for it. He's come online verbally abusing women, talking under their clothes, telling people, oh, y'all over there crying. I'm going to make you cry some more. Giving people the tone, putting that amp in his voice to the point to where some of her own subscribers have been triggered by that bass in his voice. You see what I'm saying? And it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me. That's double talk to me, right? So I got a problem with trying to, to just to minimizing my question to I know you got a problem with her. I don't have a problem with her because I don't know her. I got a problem, like I said, with some of her content, right? I got a problem with the way that she, supports the clown and his clownette over there, right? That's what I got. But don't say I got no personal problem with her. I've never had a problem with the lady behind the scenes at all. But I find what she's doing double minded, and it is really disrespectful to her own supporters, right? In my opinion. Now, if they don't feel like it's disrespectful, then okay. But I do, and I got a right to my commentary. I have a right to my own opinion, just like they have a right to their opinion, right? A lot of people don't have a problem with it. That is their opinion, right? But don't try to put words in my mouth and thoughts and have, spin this narrative that I have some kind of personal vendetta against her. Because I don't. The only person that I got a personal vendetta, I got a personal vendetta with one person on YouTube, right? And I've never even met this person in person, nor have I talked to the person behind the scenes, right? This person is the reason why I had to set boundaries for myself, right? And that person is Nylah says, not even her nigga, because when me and Nylah got into it, I didn't even know nothing about a task, right? So I understand they met on Facebook. By the time she got over here, and we got into it, she didn't even have a channel, right? I got a personal, it's to the dirt with me and her because of what I explained to y'all in the past video. I'm not going to rehash it because it pisses me off every time I think about it. But that bitch right there, that is the reason why I had to set boundaries for myself. Okay? Because she do entirely too much, right? Especially when it comes to me. I'm just no. I don't like the bitch. I ain't even got a meter to not like her. But as far as Taz go, there's no personal vendetta with me and him. He is a destructive. I don't even see him as somebody worth any kind of just any kind of extra beat of my heart or anything. He is just not anything at all. He's just not, right? You know what I mean? He's just not that nigga. He's not. Oh God, he's just not, right? Not just not, right? It's just I just can't, right? Um, yeah, yeah, he just dust. He is not even worth me being a dust rag or a Swiffer or anything and trying to wipe him away because he's just not. Ugh. Just I mean like ugh. And it kills me how those women like are over there, like uplifting him, patting him on the back. Nylah don't even like him, right? Anytime you gotta tell your man you got a hairline, it's just unique. Like I can't but okay, just he's just nothing. Like right? But like I said, but there are a lot of women that don't understand for whatever reason how destructive this funky toe heifer is, right? Him and his bottom B, right? And so that is why a woman's fear content with her going at them for as long as she wants to go at them. It is imperative for her to do that. I commend her for being able to do that. But like I said, y'all know I got a short attention span. I'm in and out. When I get done with a thing, I'm done with it. Okay. So yeah, she said he had a unique hairline. Child. Woo, child. Right. So anyway, so yeah, that is the one issue that I had today. I want to clear up. When I say I want to clear up my comment, just to be clear about my commentary per the title of the video, I want to clear up the fact that I don't have a personal issue with Cynthia G. I don't feel anything emotionally towards her at all because I don't know her. I have never talked to her. And another thing is I think that Woman's Sphere said something to the sort of, y'all don't ask me these questions, ask Cynthia G. When I did my video last night and I at her, that was me asking her the question directly, right? Never would I ever go to her channel to be blocked, which I probably am blocked. Anyway, even if I'm not, I probably should be after all these years. Okay. So, but that is me asking her the question when I at her in the title of that video last night. I ask you again, Cynthia, why don't you feel accountable for anything? Why don't you feel accountable for directing a large percentage of your audience to Nylah and Taz? Because I have seen several comments of women saying that they never would have known anything about a Nylah or Taz had you not been promoting them on your channel. Okay? But you with your narcissistic ways don't even feel that you owe them anything when it comes to trying to explain why you're promoting the Dusty and his Dustette. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't have to show nobody no damn grace and mercy. I don't know these people and I ain't God. Okay? Let me be clear. And so that's what I want to say about pertaining to the title of the video. Right? And so yeah, I don't like people caping for people because I don't cape for no damn body. And I'm not saying that nobody is. I'm just saying I'm not going to do it. Because I can like you today and we still cool, like a commentary anyway today. But if tomorrow you say something that I don't like, I'm going to have to do a video. That's why I have boundaries. Because you don't never know what's going to happen. Okay? Yeah, let her tell her she ain't never wrong, but okay. The majority don't care. They just want to kiss the crack of her. I have to agree with that. I have to agree with that. I was one of them directed to Nylah by Cynthia. Well, there you go. March Baby is saying that she was directed to them by Cynthia. Right? So she says that I think she tried to allude to the fact that she can't tell her people where to go, but as an influencer, when they seeing them on your channel, when you share their videos, that is like you directing them and telling them where to go, because they are following you. A lot of people are blind followers. If they've never heard from them before, they don't know the history. They're new. Of course, they're going to want to go over there and see for themselves what their channels are about. Like, why would you say that? That's tantamount to telling a lie. I can't tell y'all. I ain't tell y'all I ain't tell y'all to go over there. But you did though. But you did. Stop playing at life. Says Cynthia told us to follow them. I unfollowed them months ago. I know that's right. Nylah revealed herself big time by getting triggered by Black women for speaking rhetorically about Dusty BM. Right. I agree with that. That sealed the deal for me. I knew immediately the whole time Taz ain't S. But Nylah promotes him. Yeah, she promotes him. Cynthia promotes him. And they both know he ain't shit. Okay. Period. And the reason why they don't like me in particular, Cynthia, Tyler, and Nylah, and Taz, the number one reason y'all please to like, but these people don't like me in particular now is because I can see through them, right? Like I said, I go back and forth, right? So the last time I went over there, before we got into it this last time, prior to this May 1st fiasco, was because I had been back in the B sector for a long time. I said, let me go over here and see what's going on. Now, I jumped on Taz's panel being messy, not thinking that he was actually going to let me up on that panel. But because they are so thirsty, they let me on that panel to roast and gag and holler and scream, knowing the whole time that neither one of them like me, knowing the whole time that I'm there for a reason and it is not to support them. It got so good one time when I was over there, because you have to, check out the scene, right? You have to, if you have been a YouTuber for any time at all, you will know that when I come to your panel or your channel and I drop out of the sky, I'm talking about me, it's for a reason. It ain't because I like you, it's for a reason. So I drops out of the sky because I wanted to know firsthand what exactly the hell is going on. And since how they are the ones that always got something going over there, why wouldn't I drop down? And after I drop down, we all don't like each other. Why would you then allow me to sit on your panel week after week to the point to where you were, what do you call it, begging for cash apps? The nigga had the nerve to ask me one night, "Where's the cash app?" I'm thinking, in my pocket. Was he okay? Why would I ever cash app you anything? You are your girl, like, not a penny, nothing. Well, are you okay? I guess he felt like I had spending too much time, on his channel. Even though YouTube is a free platform, I can jump on the panel for free. He felt like I need to pay what I weigh, baby. Where is the super chat? Well, it's a good thing he didn't hold his breath. I wish I would. That would never ever happen. Was he okay? But anyway, he tried it. Child, he tried it. He tried it. That's how disgusting the thing is, right? They have a consistent adverse reaction. Right, I know that's right. Cloud said, when CynG first started, I thought she was for the uplifting of our people. Absolutely, because she spoke out against white supremacy racism. As she went along, she was a female TS. Tommy Sotomayor, right, on her annoying voice, along with her dusty message, made her unlistenable, in my opinion. I agree, Cloud. I would have to agree. Even when she was doing, when she was railing against white supremacy, racism, I even had a problem with some of her content when she was doing that type of content. I felt that it was disingenuous, right? And so that's just, so because we know, like I said, I don't have to ever come on here and let anybody know that I promote black empowerment, right? Especially the empowerment of black women. I don't ever have to come on here and say that because I live it in my everyday life, right? So I don't have to drill it home every time I do a video. People ought to be able to tell by my content where my allegiance lies, right? Collectively, where my allegiance lies. Now, there is a difference between collectively, me being for black empowerment and black women empowerment, as opposed to individually. Individually, our skin folk and kinfolk, and we all don't get along. And I'm not going to uplift you or be quiet about something ratchet that you have to say, or pat you on the back when you are wrong. No, I'm gonna call you to the carpet. If it come up in my throat that I want to call you out on something, that's kind of what's gonna happen. It's not kind of, that's what absolutely is going to happen. So collectively, I believe in black empowerment. I believe collectively, I believe in black woman empowerment. Individually, yeah, no, not so much. But collectively, yes, absolutely. All of us ladies deserve justice. The YouTube has been hard. Absolutely. If you have to, you have to have a thick skin around here, right? Even if you're in the B sector, especially if you're in the B sector, honey. Because what another reason why I love the B sector? Because in the B sector, even if you got a thin skin, you realize that the gloves are off, right? You kind of know where everybody is coming from, right? So I like that about the B sector. The black sector, people behind, they hide behind narratives. They hide behind buzzwords such as black woman empowerment or black empowerment, divestment, Pan-Africanism, just everything you can think of. They hide behind that. Hypergamy, gynocracy, black manosphere. Men going their own way. Ilbamore. They hide behind all these banners, right? But they all, even within their own banner, they're still spinning their own convoluted narrative. But when it comes to black empowerment, I don't understand why the reason why when people say that they are for black empowerment, the reason why it is so taboo, because it's taboo in a lot of areas. You don't want to say that you're for black empowerment. A lot of people don't, because it's become so convoluted. You're dealing with a whole bunch of hustlers and swindlers and scammers, and that's unfortunate, you know. And so, but yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. Where's the empowerment and black women empowerment? Where is the empowerment and black women empowerment? The empowerment for me, my black women empowerment, and I have divestment content in it as well. Uh, when I say I have divestment content, stop playing at life. What I mean by divestment content, I have a different definition. My divestment content is me telling women to divest from any type of abusive situation, right? And that leads into my black women's empowerment content, which I really is just it's just empowerment, for me. I don't put any kind of uh thing any I'm not under any banner per se. I don't do one type of content. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I can't I have to move around. I have to move it around. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna come in here and talk about. But when it comes to black women empowerment, that is my message. You have to divest from anything that is harmful to you. Anything or anybody that is harmful to you, anything that impairs your growth mentally, physically, socially, financially, educationally, anything that is of any type of detriment to you, you need to leave it alone. You need to let it go. You need to stop following people blindly. You need to stop leading with your heart because our heart gets us in trouble. We shouldn't give our loyalty to just any and everybody, you know, on first sight, men and women, and you should always say something for yourself. I always say something. The reason why they call some black women mules is because they literally give everything that they have in them to other people, and they save nothing for themselves. And at the end of the day, when you are spent, when they have drained you dry, you don't have nothing to show for it, and you don't even have any fight left. So so that is my version of black woman empowerment. Okay, so that is how I feel about it. And that is also what I feel about black empowerment. Anything collectively that is against your people, that doesn't benefit your people, your own people that don't benefit your people and don't advocate for your own people, that is an issue and you need to leave it alone. Because every other race of people, they advocate for their race of people, the men and the women, at the end of the day first. It is only us that don't do that. So that goes into black empowerment, black women empowerment, gender war conversations, a whole bunch of different conversations that they have in the what I call the woke black sector. But there are too many disingenuous people. I get sick of these never ending circular conversations. Like this is becoming a circular. Even this content that I have doing these past few videos, it has become a circular conversation because I should not have had to come on here and say that. Hold up, wait a minute. I don't have a personal issue with that woman, with Cynthia G. I have an issue with some of her rhetoric, right? I have an issue with her. I have a question, not even an issue because I'm not a supporter. I would like to know why she doesn't feel apologetic for bringing and promoting the very thing that she speaks against, which is the dusty beta black male. All right. But I absolutely have an issue with, and I will forever have an issue with her Hitler rhetoric, in which she's promoting the genocide of black people. So when you tell people, instruct women that if they're pregnant and you find out that you are having a little black son, you need to abort that black son. That is you promoting genocide. Because if you're going to abort all the little black baby boys, who are the black women going to have to procreate with? Other non-black people. So that is the eradication of your own race. I got a problem with that. I will forever have a problem with that. Because unless something like that come out of your mouth, is just beyond me. It's insane. A lot of people don't understand social cues around here. A lot of people in this sector say anything for the all freaking mighty dollar, right? It's like I said, because that's why I say I'm in and out. Because see, when I'm over here having these types of conversations, I'm serious about this. When I'm over there in the beef sector, it's a roast, it's a gag, it's a kiki. You know, I get frustrated with some of them sometimes, but over here, I am serious. I mean this. This is not a roast. It's not a gag. It's a fact. Our community is so freaking dysfunctional that we will literally devour ourselves. And I'm not just talking about online, because this is a microcosm of what's going on offline. And it's unfortunate. For real. It's unfortunate. But what I have learned online is clearly we know that you can't save them if they don't want to be saved, right? But what I have also learned that when it comes to our community, not only is it on life support, but you better be trying to look out when it comes to black. You better be empowering your circle, right? When I say your circle, I mean by your family, your friends. Don't those that hold the same ideologies as you do, because that is how you are going to work together and you are going to survive. And it's unfortunate if other people don't want to unify under the same banner, but it just is what it is. But when it comes to your family and those around you that agree with you, you all are clearly unifying under one banner, and so you're looking out for the betterment of your group of people, and that's as far as you can do. You can come online and give a word, you know what I mean? Teach a little bit. Hey, I'm doing this in my circle when it comes to black empowerment or black woman empowerment. I'm doing this is what I suggest. This is my commentary in that direction. If you find something that could be helpful to you in your circle or helpful to you in your life, please feel free to take a listen. If you don't agree with it, I respect that too. But this is just simply my commentary. But you apply those things. I apply those things in my real life, in my own circle, because that is all I can hope to do. I can only align myself with those who are willing to align themselves with me. And that's all I can do. And that's just how I live my life. She didn't apologize because she's still going to do lives. Probably. I don't know. But like I said, I just had a question. I didn't care if she do or not. I didn't say, oh, y'all need to leave Cynthia G alone. Y'all need to unsubscribe. I didn't even say that when it came to Taz and Nylah or nothing like that. I simply posed a question. Even though I've been into it with Nylah for years, I've never not said one time, y'all need to unsubscribe from her. No. Because everybody have a right to do and think what they want and move the way that they want to. Who am I to tell somebody how to run their device? Do you see what I'm saying? I am not a narcissist. I don't have a control issue. A lot of people have issues with narcissism. A lot of people have control issues. I am not one of those people. And so, yeah, I got a troll in here. Let me get it out, y'all. Hold on. I have not been paying attention. So anyway, I'm going to show y'all these screenshots. And we're going to move it right along, Miss Olivia. It is sickening to me when I look around and see how black women... absolutely. Absolutely. That is why when I come on here and say you should divest from any type of abuse, that's what I mean by that. And to have somebody like Cynthia G promoting a verbal abuser online is beyond me. But my suggestion, my advice is to divest from that type of abuse. That is my advice. Now, whether you want to take it or not, that's on you. If you want to be disrespected by that freaking crackhead, by that bottom feeder, and his side bottom feeder bitch, that is on you. But my suggestion is to divest from that nonsense and divest from anybody that is promoting that nonsense. I don't care if she's supposed to be the matriarch of the sector or not. I don't care if 99% of the things that she say is true. That 1%, the fact that she's promoting that nonsense, that invalidates almost all of her content when it comes to the dusty beta male trope. That invalidates it. That along with some other stuff too, but that right there, that's too much, in my opinion. But all I can do is give commentary about it. That's how I move. It ain't personal. I don't appreciate nobody trying to say I got a problem with her, because I don't. I got a problem with some of her content. I don't know her. I would not in my real life even want to know anybody. I know. Don't even in my real life want to know anybody like her. Not my thing. Not my thing. Not my type of person. Nope. Y'all know I done said that before. I mean it. That's why I got boundaries. Okay? I got boundaries. I keep telling y'all, this girl right here, she got boundaries. But anyway, I'm so far behind in y'all comments. I am sorry. Oh, I like this comment right here. Karina says, "Sin, saying abort all black male babies is like when the Pharaoh of Egypt killed all male babies because of the prophecy of Moses, making the prophecy come true anyway." You are absolute that. Yes, it's tantamount to that. It's also tantamount to a whole lot of things historically, like Hitler and what he did, like King Leopold and what he did, like what is his name? And a lot of the African dictators as well, tantamount to what they did. There's a movie called The Last King of Scotland. It's about what is that the African dictator he killed all those people. I can't think of his name right now. I can think of the movie, but I can't think of his name. But I want to include him too, because he committed genocide on his own people. We all seen that movie, Hotel Rwanda, the genocide that was going on between the Hutus and the Tutsi, which is essentially two different tribes, but one African people. Just on and on and on. We have examples, and we never seem to learn from those examples. That's why we keep repeating the same mistakes. Idi Amin, thank you, Claude. I'm talking about Idi Amin. That is, and thank you, L. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Idi Amin. Yep, Forrest Whitaker, right? The Last King of Scotland. Idi Amin. That's what. Thank you, Claude, and many others. We're watching genocide right now. We're watching genocide right now with the war that's going on. That is genocide. That is what they're committing, in my opinion. It's genocide. Because they are fighting amongst themselves. Genocide. That's what that is. So to promote something like that is beyond. Do you understand the gravity of the situation? It's just like you got these Manafort dudes on here and these incels, promoting the hurting of black women. And we know we have an issue going on right now with black femicide, right? And I think the numbers are through the roof right now when it comes to black femicide in general, because of all of this rhetoric against the black woman that they're putting out on a daily basis on the internet. Not only the black manosphere, not only MGTOW, not only individualized, angry, emasculated black males, but that's all over social media. What about these rappers, which have far greater platforms than a lot of these manosphere men on YouTube could ever have? Rappers that devaluing black women, wishing harm, doing harm, committing bodily harm on black women. But we forever have said, even before Malcolm X said it, we black women knew that we were the most disrespected and unprotected women on the planet. We have always been. But like my old girl say, but still I rise. Okay? But still I rise. You can't hold a black woman down. Not forever. Not if she's anything worth her salt. You have to know who you are. I find it alarming when I come online and I see so many women caping for a naked like Taz or anything over there in the black manosphere. You know, caping and co-signing and coddling anything that is speaking derogatorily against your own well-being, man or woman, that is beyond me. I don't understand that. I don't get that. You know, that is beyond me. Like I that's why I say I'm in and out. When it comes to the woke black sector, I'm in and out. I'm in and out. You know, because my stance has never wavered. Ever. I don't care who you are. I'm not your friend. So I don't have to agree with your freaking rhetoric. Especially if it's gonna hurt women, some women that I have seen attach themselves to these channels. They're very gullible. And some stuff I realize some people get online and they just go along to get along, but offline they wouldn't have none of this crap. But you can tell the way that some people type. Some people really are coming online looking for some kind of advice. You know what I mean? Some kind of help. There are a lot of lonely people in this world that log online every day. There are a lot of people that have done wrong, got all types of abusive situations that they've dealt with, all types of PTSD, when it comes to stuff like childhood trauma, domestic violence, all sorts of things, looking for guidance and looking for help. But like I always say, honey, YouTube is not therapy. All right, you need to get offline and get yourself some actual therapy. Because YouTube is not therapy, right? But you have a lot of people, but you have a lot of people that you are influencing, you hold a certain amount of responsibility to be as real as you can with these people. And if you are promoting the black woman, if you are in support of black women empowering themselves, right? How do you then turn around and promote a trash box like a Taz and a Nylah? Make it make sense. Huh? I'm just keeping it a buck. This is how I feel about it. Like I said, I ain't got to show nobody no grace and mercy. I'm not God. Anyway, let me pull up just a couple of comments that I took a screenshot of. And I realize that some of y'all probably don't even know anything about me, haven't even ever heard of me until I jumped on Woman's for Panel that day. So you don't know how I do it around here. But this is how I do it. This is how I do it. Like I care deeply, when it comes to these types of conversations. I mean what the hell I say. And I ain't got to stand behind nobody. And I ain't got to agree with no dysfunction. I don't have to agree with anything that is going to negatively impact your life. Not anything that I have more integrity than that. Never will I ever tell you to do something destructive. That's ridiculous. I'm too old for that shit. And I done seen too much in my life. I done been through too much. I done been baptized in fire a couple of times. So no, I mean what the hell I say. Anyway, moving right along. Now, I want to just read a couple of these comments. Hold on, y'all. Oh, first I want to talk about the fact that, oh no, let me find the comment first. There was a comment that says Cynthia G don't never get into arguments. Is this it? Push our society. She's just friends to me. Trust that. Nope, that's not it. Is this it? She needs to take accountability. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. After you got disrespected, otherwise, that's not it. I'm trying to find one in particular, y'all. The one that says, here we go. So this person right here says, everyone processes sticky situations differently. Cynthia has consistently avoided drama on YouTube. That's a lie, and I'm finna debunk that. She makes her statement and then disengages. That's a lie, and I'm finna debunk that. Reputation is important for content creators. I agree with that. Disengaging from the madness and chaos is the best move. Right? You can disengage from it, but before you disengage, you need to hold yourself accountable for the chaos and the drama that you played a part in, right? So, but what I want, the part that I want to debunk was the fact that um the commenter says Cynthia has consistently avoided drama on YouTube. She makes her statement and then disengages, right? Okay. So do you guys, some of you guys, because but like I said, there's a lot of new people. You hop online, you get behind the person, you don't know the history, and eventually you realize that hey, I'm absolutely wrong about this individual. Maybe I should have did some research first, right? So here's one of those situations. Hold on. About 3-4 years ago, Cynthia, now I'm showing the title of the video so you guys can do your research and go back and listen to these videos yourself. Chrissy has been into it with Cynthia G for a couple of times, right? Now, so on this video, it's a little short clip, 4 minutes long. Chrissy goes in on Cynthia G and Nylah and Taz, right? It's because for whatever reason, Cynthia has had a long-standing feud with Chrissy. Um, if Cynthia feels like you are encroaching on her, she will feel like she's in competition with you, or she even clout chases in her own way. And you see that Chrissy has over I don't know how many followers that she's got now. I think she's got more followers than Cynthia G. And so when you hear Cynthia engaging in a back and forth with somebody like a Chrissy or a what is it, the pink pill lady, or even Paris Milan, that is her way of clout chasing because she is a YouTuber. Okay, that's how the game goes. But she's been into it a couple of times with Chrissy, a couple of times. Now here's one from 3 years ago, correcting Cynthia G on her comments about my platform. So when you say Cynthia G don't never get into drama, I'm sorry, you're mistaken. You are mistaken because that is a lie, and perhaps you should do some research for put something like that out there, right? So, but like I said, I'm showing you the title of the video. You can go look it up yourself. Just put in the search engine. Put it in the search engine. Chrissy versus Cynthia G. Chrissy versus Paris Milan. Chrissy versus the pink pill or whatever. So here's one from 11 months ago. Now I remember I thought Paris Milan and Cynthia was cool at one point, but then I do remember that I heard that they got in a little kerfuffle, but I didn't know this. Paris Milan blocked Cynthia G, goes in hard. I don't watch you, CynG. And this video is giving you the breakdown. And this is from 11 months ago. But once again, the commenter said she doesn't do drama on YouTube. That is a lie. That is a lie. But that's what happens. Like I said, that's what happens when you get online and you are new to the sector and you don't know what the hell you're talking about and you make yourself look like a fool. So I wanted to debunk that. Yes, I did. So this is just a screenshot. Is when she's responding to, remember her and Crystal Curzon. Her and Crystal Curzon was trying to be cordial. But years before they were trying to be cordial, Cynthia G used to go in on Crystal Curzon. Why? Because of Crystal Curzon content. Cynthia G used to go on Crystal Curzon when Crystal Curzon was doing anti-white supremacy content. She used to go in on Crystal Curzon, right? Now we know, fast forward to her trying to become a Crystalline again, that is when she started, becoming more, speaking more and more on Black women divesting, right? So, but this is her in response to something Crystalline did, and this was what, 8 months ago? Really, Crystalline? I thought we were cool, right? And not only that, I remember when she went on Tariq Nasheed a long time ago. And there's a comment about that. And that was years ago, way before any of this. She got mad at Tariq Nasheed. She used to be big on his channel. She got into it with him about one of his co-hosts, as well as him not putting her name She donated to one of his movies, and he didn't have her name in the credits or something like that, and she didn't appreciate that because she had invested. I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Let me try to find that comment. No, that's not it. Hold on 1 minute. I'm trying to find, because I want to read that to y'all. Because see, this goes to the history. So when you hear people talking, when you hear a woman's for say Cynthia don't have nothing to do with it, but except when it comes to the history. No, she don't have nothing to do with the beef, but she is complicit when it comes to the history about Nylah and Taz because she promotes their channels. So you are complicit. So you do, in essence, have something to do with it, not the beef, but you have something to do with the larger issue, which is promoting the very thing that you detest, you claim to detest. So anyway, some Dusty, the same type of black man. So I can't read all that that she's always complaining about. Is this the one? I don't see two. Hold on, y'all trying to scan it. That's not the one. Disrespect. No, that's not it. Is this it? No. What is that comment? This gotta be it. But anyway, let me read this one right here. Something Dusty. The same type of black man that she is always complaining about. And then told her fans to support him, right? This is the person being disgruntled about her telling people to support Taz, right? She needs to take accountability. Now she wants to pretend like she has nothing to do with it. Girl, you have everything to do with it. I agree. We wouldn't even know. Listen, y'all, we wouldn't even know who the hell Taz or Nylah was without Cynthia, right? You introduced us to scammers, fool. I should have known something wasn't right when she told black women to divest, but she is not a divester. And her channel isn't even divestment channel, right? She wants black women to leave black men alone, but she can't even leave them alone. That is a great point. That's why I showed y'all that comment right there. So let's look at another one. I guess I'll run open. What is that? There. So this is one. I think this person has been on my channel, but I like this comment. They said, I know you are doing what is healthy for you. I think this one came off of Angela's channel, maybe. I know you are doing what is healthy for you. I didn't know how many folks were hurt by them. I just saw when Irene and you got disrespected. Yeah, this is the one I got off of Black Woman's for channel. Got disrespected. After you got disrespected, I didn't watch them anymore. I watched Sin a couple of times after that, but I got turned off by the murdering babies part. It's not your fault. You tried to be good to folks, which I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that comment. Absolutely agree with it. So I just have to go down these couple of comments, try to find the one that I think I read this comment. Every part, yeah, I did that one. So I did that one. I did this one. Maybe it's in my comment section. I don't know. This is a comment that was left under one of my videos, right? So it says she's disrespectful because she funneled black women because she funneled black women to an abuser's channel. No, there's one before that. This is the response. I think it's the response to this. That right there is the response to this question. So this is what I got from a Cynthia G supporter. They said they're asking the questions. She's disrespecting because she told her supporters that they are grown and must make their own decisions. For you to say that is disingenuous because by her promoting that fool's channel, she's influencing you to go over there and fool with those scammers and liars and that disrespectful nigga. So as far as making your own decisions, okay. She said that's that's absolutely the disrespect. Yes, that's the disrespect. She goes on to say she's disrespectful because she said, ask her the questions you want to know. No, she's not disrespectful. Because she said, ask her the questions that you want to know. She's disrespectful by avoiding the wrong and refusing to hold herself accountable for the wrong that she has done you as a supporter. Then she goes on to say, see, this is twerking in the land of delusion, right? She says she's disrespectful for telling you to choose what's best for you. No, she's not, but she's influencing you to choose what she wants you to do. She wants black women to do what's best for them. Well, good for her, as do I. Then stop influencing them to go sit on panels where they're going to be disrespected and triggered by a dusty foot nigga. Okay? That she's promoting. So in response to that comment, this comment says she's disrespectful because she funneled black women to an abuser's channel. I agree. Black women who are trying to heal and want to support one another, who believe in the uplifting of other black women. She should take accountability for that. I agree. I agree. You don't get to put on blinders and wave it away and move on like nothing is happening. That is irresponsible. I absolutely agree with that. It is absolutely freaking irresponsible to act like you didn't have no part to play in these women that never would have heard of a Taz or Nylah had they not been on your channel and you had not been promoting them. You can't act like you are not should be held accountable for that, and you bear no responsibility for the treatment that they had to listen to or they got triggered by you promoting that fool's channel. And for you not to hold yourself accountable for not even say I'm sorry is beyond me, because these are your supporters. Anyway, going right along. Here's another one. Something. I can't read the top part, but it says pushed and ostracized her something ass from his space. Oh, this must be talking about Tariq Nasheed. This is what I'm talking about. It's just that I got a counter up here and I can't read what it say. I'm assuming, I think it do say something about Tariq pushed and maybe they're saying that's the reason why Tariq pushed and ostracized her something I guess silly ass from his space and other spaces. She just as dirty as her scam artist friends. Too many women have gotten hurt. I agree. I believe the victims. I do too. I believe in what you and the other women are saying 1000%. Now I believe this was on the Gynocracy's channel, right? Believe what you women are saying 1000%. This is what real black woman empowerment is. We never trust the dust. I agree with that. When multiple black women come out against it, right? Those people are dust. I swear, BWE, black women's empowerment, isn't what it used to be. I would have to agree with that. It doesn't seem to be what it used to be when you are refusing for whatever reason to let somebody like a Cynthia G to hold her accountable for the wrong that she's done. Promoting this fool. The very thing she says she's warning black women against. So I think here's the one more. Here's the last one that says, and I forgot to take a picture of the original content. It was something about, just pretty much like shirking off. I forget what it was just like Cynthia not taking responsibility or something like that. So in response, says at the same time, the amount of grown people not seeing a lot of things as a problem is a disgrace, right? And she's talking about how some people are refusing to look at the conversation when it comes to Cynthia G. Look at it for what it really is. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that's why I felt a way for people to be saying, oh, she's just saying this because she don't like her, huh? Excuse me? I don't move like that. So yeah, it don't make no sense to me. But anyway, that's all of them that I have. Those are all of the screenshots that I have. But I really like this screenshot. I like this screenshot because this is my thumbnail for my video last night. And and Yoda is me. I bet some people thought Yoda was supposed to be Cynthia G. No, honey, Yoda is me. Yoda is me. Okay? And if you are into not Star Trek, I was gonna say Star Trek, Star Wars, like I am, you know why Yoda is me. Okay. Woo, child. And the thumbnail says what? Remember, you are accountable for what you do or do not do is up to you. Question mark. That was my thumbnail from that last video, the one I did last night, y'all, right? But Yoda is me. Yoda is not her. Yoda is me. Okay. I'm just saying. Y'all know if you have some of you guys haven't been on my channel long, but you guys know that I am a devout Star Wars fan, and so I use a lot of Star Wars analogies, and so that's what that was about. Anyway, let me try to go back up. Oh, for B1 Network, the truth is a lie, and the lie is the truth. Over the delusion is real. You got that right, Clovette. Ain't that how the devil moved, though? Ain't that how the devil move? See, another. I'm glad you said it because another problem that a lot of people have, is people would rather believe a convenient and comfortable lie as opposed to the hard truth. Me, I prefer the hard truth. There you go, Karina, with my infinite wisdom, honey. They don't call me the Oracle for nothing. Well, I don't call me the Oracle for nothing. Child. But yeah, she said, unless you, Clovis said, yes, I love some Star Wars, Miss Olivia's my new favorite person. Thank you, Clovis. Girl, I hope I'm saying your name wrong. But Clovis, yes, I love me some Star Wars. And I am the Yoda. Okay? I am the Yoda. Oh, yes. Anyway, moving right along. Hey, Tamika, girl. Leave me alone, Lena. Let me go back up. But that was a true statement, about the B1. Yeah, absolutely. He had to get it fixed. Oh, y'all talk about something else. Wow, just seeing act the same. Pretty much. Yeah. And apparently Taz 20 plus charges are fake as well, but charges are public record. You got that right. Mm. Mm. JV has been coined their enemy. I don't know why. They did her wrong. She didn't do them wrong. They did her wrong. You know. I know that's right, God is rising. Real recognize real, baby. Truth stands alone. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So I say I got clear boundaries in place when it comes to this YouTube situation. Clear boundaries. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But anyway, guys, how long we been on here? An hour and 18 minutes. I realize it's the weekend. You know what I mean? Hit the one. Let me know if anybody's got anything to say. I don't ever mind dropping my link, guys. It's just that sometimes I'll be trying to get my commentary out. But if anybody's on here right now, comment, you want to come up and speak your piece, let me know, and I will drop the link. If you don't want to hit the link, I won't worry with it. You know what I mean? There's no pressure. Because I appreciate you guys' participation in the chat. It's just that sometimes I can't read everything. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm offering to drop the link if anybody wants to come up and say anything. If not, that's cool too. Because like I said, I appreciate you guys comment in the comment section. Absolutely. I appreciate the interaction. Please hit the like button. Oh, and I've even got a couple of more not super chats, a couple of more what do you call it, cash apps. That means to me that you appreciate my work, and I appreciate you for appreciating my work. Thank you. That's why you just watch and listen and don't stand for nobody. I know that's right. Chew the meat and spit out the bones. That goes for everyone. You're absolutely right, including me. That goes for me too. Like I said, I got a thick skin and I'm a critical thinker. And I love when people have a question for me or a comment or anything like that. Feel free. Because how can you truly learn from somebody if you don't have any questions? If you follow blindly, like, that don't make no sense to me. I used to ask so many questions when I was a kid. My mama, my daddy, and my grandmamas and my granddad used to get sick of me because I was always asking something, even in school. My hand was always raised. I'm always asking something. Because how can you learn anything if you don't ask a question? And I'm the type of person where if it don't sound right to me, I'm going to have to question it. It's going to happen. That's why we got this video today. Because people seem to think that I'm not making a valid point here. I'm trying to spew out just have something to say because I have something personally against CynG, even though I've never met her a day in my life. Okay? But I explained that, and you absolutely don't follow anyone blindly, So anyway, okay, guys, I guess I'm assuming nobody has anything that they want to say as far as the link goes. So I'm going to get off of here. And once again, thank you guys so much for being so interactive. Let me put my thing back right here. And all my beef sector people in here, I love y'all guys. No, I haven't forgot. If somebody could tell Lena, what is going on? Let me show y'all this first before I ask that question. Look at this, y'all. Y'all know who this is? When I heard Taz, the black man over there doing divestment content and speaking ill, when it comes to some of our black historic, when he speaks ill or is speaking real ignorant when it comes to black history, because he really doesn't know anything about black history at all. He'll look up an article. He's spewing white male patriarchal rhetoric, in my opinion, and he is a black man. So I seen this picture. This is an actual photo at this black dude at a Klan rally in 1950. That reminds me of Taz, the only nigga at the lynching. Okay. And the reason why they ain't lynching him is because he's working for them. Okay. The one that probably burning at the stake right now, he probably led that one there. But at the end of the day, they consider him a traitor. And when they done lynch everybody they want to lynch, they gonna lynch his black ass too. See how that works? But he feel comfortable. He feels safe. Because he think he finna get the meritorious manumission honor, right? For being a dumbass coon that he is. That's what he reminds me of. When he's over there speaking anti-black rhetoric, but it's supposed to be pro-black education. Or he's supposed to be trying to teach you about black history when he has no grasp of what's really going on. He will put like he's over there, he thinks he knows so much about Marcus Garvey. You ain't read no books, right? Don't know what the hell you talking about. You putting up a couple of arguments or articles and think you know everything. And somebody mentioned earlier about Q Butter. We know Q Butter is pro-black, and he be trying to be calm with the nigga, But Taz think he's somebody special. He really think he can talk crazy to these other men in this space. You know what I mean? I don't even know why they associate themselves with him, but it is what it is. But I saw that little exchange. He's been disrespectful on Q Butter's panel. He couldn't get his way. He had a hissy fit because he's really emotional. He needs his estrogen levels checked. Do you see what I'm saying? And because of that, he went and fired up his own video. And I think he spoke on it today again. And I believe Q Butter hit the panel to have the exchange with him. Q Butter didn't move like the way that what is his name moved though? The fella, Brother Moses, because Brother Moses, Lord Jesus, totally I'm right along. But he but yeah. I was like, wow. Okay, he's over there throwing a whole hissy fit because he couldn't have the floor. I'm like, wow. Interesting. But anyway, I want to show y'all that picture. Because I got a good little kiki out of that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, honey. But yeah, I also find this picture very interesting while we own it. Because a lot of us are wanting to know why. Why promote this type of thing on either side of CynG? Why promote that madness? Why promote that wildebeest? Why promote that crackhead? What is that for? That is weird, right? But it is what it is, child. It is what it is for some people. It just is what it is, y'all. Anyway, let me get this thing off of here. There we go. Let me get it off of here, child. Can't even read. Can't even read for comprehension. You got that right. Yes. Child moving right along, child moving right along. That's all I can say. Uh-huh. You can tell you sure can tell he's an addict. You absolutely can. Uh-huh. No lie, right? No lineups allowed. His own woman said, "You've got a hairline. It's just unique." What child? I'm like, wait, what? You've got a hairline. It's just unique. Okay. But you know, over the past couple of days, I've heard some very disturbing things about this dude. I'm like, oh, oh, and a lot of it makes sense. The way that he moves and bitches and hollers and screams and throw hissy fits and is really, really emotional. Via some of the things that I've heard about him and some of the suspicions that some people have about them, the way that he moves makes sense. The way that he loves going back and forth with women, it makes sense. Okay, via some of the things that I've heard about him. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Taz had a beef with barbers. Okay. Y'all a mess. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video chat on your weekend. Like I said, I am getting ready to go. I'm going to try. Oh, my B sector people. My B sector people, no. I have not left the B sector. Absolutely not. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I grabbed a hold to this bone. It is YouTube algorithm's fault. Okay. And I have to see it through. But I want to know what's going on with the situation when it comes to a certain content creator and a married man. I was like, wait, what? So I'm gonna try to look at some videos and see what was going on because that was interesting to me. I'm like, I haven't had time yet, but maybe that's something I can do this evening, Chad. Chaz is probably angry at his mom and dad for failing him. You got that right. You know what he ought to be, Michelle? He ought to be angry with his damn self. Okay? At the end of the day. Because we have all known somebody that has grown up in a very hard way, a very dysfunctional, come out of a very dysfunctional home and become very successful in life. So but he is the type of person. He's like a lot of these men online that want to blame the black woman for everything derogatory that has happened to them in their life, instead of placing the blame on where it deserves to be. He the type of person that would blame his mom and dad for him failing in life, as opposed to blaming himself. You know what I mean? That shit is weird. You know, but some people move like that. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, but y'all better stop letting fools like this get y'all in y'all feelings. Not all of y'all. Some people talking about, oh, I heard you over there crying. I'm gonna make you cry some more. Negro, please. I wouldn't even want to use. He is not even worthy of my spittle in his face. All right, that is how disgusting he is to me. I wouldn't even want to share my spittle in his face, if you guys know what I mean. Because why waste a good spittle on a thing like that? It might get off on my spittle. That's how disgusting the thing is. Okay? The thing is just not at all. Like I said, he's just not, period. Okay? He is just not, dot, dot, dot. Okay? Anything after he's just not, you put after that dot, dot, dot. Okay, I'm for it. Uh-huh. He is just not that nigger. Okay? He is just not handsome. He is just not cleanly looking. He is just not. He's just not. I'm just saying. But but anyway, I didn't come over here to roast and gag anybody. Now, before it's all over with, I'm just going to have to do a roasted gag reel, but it just is what it is. I don't want to mix the. I don't want to. I don't want to. I just read Alma Eyes comment again. Taz has a beef with barbers. You ain't right. Now see, I can make 20 jokes after that one comment, Alma Eyes. 20 jokes out for that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Because we can be here all night. That's right, Nat Cole. The thing. It is just less than. It and its woman, they are both less than. Like I cannot. Ugh. You know how you think about something that give you the chills or make you want to gag in the back of your throat. He is just less than a gag in the back of my throat. Like I cannot. Like it just no. It's just not. What's up? Uh. But anyway, y'all, I did like I said I hadn't seen. I know that the B sector been kicking butt this week, right? So I'm gonna have to catch up. But I did. I think I seen something that I want to talk about. I'm gonna have to start with Jay Wilson, and then last night somebody told me to check out uh Kimmy's channel or something like that, and so y'all gonna have to see what's up with that. And I may come back, not tonight though, not tonight, not tonight, not tonight, girl, not tonight. But whoo, child, y'all don't give up on me. I'm gonna do some B-sector content. Like I said, I just got sidetracked, okay, by the knot thing over there. The knot thing. I get it, the knot thing. Let me stop. I ain't gonna do that. But anyway, you were clear to me when you said it first. Thank you, Goddess Rising. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to reiterate. I don't want my people to think I forgot about them. I will never do that. Like I said, I just got sidetracked, child. As soon as I get through now and on it, I'll be done with it. I'm so used to, every year around about April or May, somebody's, it's going to be some big exposing of Spaz and Nine Acre over there. It's like a yearly thing. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what was going on this year too. Yet another April, yet another year. And so it just is what it is, child. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to watch this 6:30 news. They talking about these tornadoes, child. Oh Lord. Oh, I can't. But anyway, y'all have a nice rest of your weekend. Have a nice rest of your Saturday night. I hope you guys are getting some rest. Be safe. Whatever it is that you do, whether you just stay in the house chilling, whether you got to go to work, whatever it is that you're doing on tonight and or tomorrow, I hope that you are being safe and having fun and chilling. Okay, don't let them raise your blood pressure. All right, cause it ain't worth it. So until next time, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Peace.